Hey there folks, how are you? What are we doing today? Today we're taking a look at some Town Hall 10 witch attacks. That's right, we're going to break down some really awesome attacks. We're going to show you how to triple with them and give you all the pro tips that you need. And all that's getting started right now. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Captain Nemo. Welcome to another video. Today, we're taking a look at some Town Hall 10. We're gonna break down some really amazing ways that you can triple at Town Hall 10. That's right. Where are we? We're hanging out in the NDL. That's right, No Dip League, and taking a look at some really amazing wars. NDL, all of the information is down below. You definitely want to go check them out. Discord, website, etc. A lot of amazing people, very cool. You also want to make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the like button because that really helps this video and myself. And make sure to hit up my Twitter and my Discord. That's right, I have my own Discord with over 1,000 people in there. There's a lot of exciting stuff going on there, so you want to make sure that you come on down. And again, make sure that you subscribe to me on my Twitter page. A lot of exciting stuff you don't want to miss out. So let me make myself a little smaller and let's get started with the hits. First up, we're gonna take a look at Evo. That's right, Evo from Onyx Orcas. Onyx Orcas is a clan of Clash Tutors. That's right, it's Heather's, one of Heather's Kingdom's clans. It's a really cool place, a lot of awesome people, as well as Perfect Wars, another clan in the NDL. Both are battling it out, and of course, we're gonna show you some really awesome hits from both sides. Today, let's take a look at some witches. So first up, we have an attack over here. Now this attack has 5 healers, it has 13 witches, a wall wrecker, it has a jump, it has a heal, it has a rage, and it has a whole bunch of free spells. That's right. You notice there are 5 of them. Starting a poison, of course, for the clan castle. Why are there 5 healers? Well, we're not going to do any kind of queen walks. Actually, we're going to use 2 healers on one side, 2 healers on the other, and then 1 healer in the middle. This is a straight up witch walk. So let's see what Evo does over here and how he decides to triple this base. We're going to take a look, and we're going to come in right here from the west and the south. Right, so there's a couple of witches and 2 healers from the west, a couple of witches and 2 more healers from the south, and then we're gonna do a whole bunch of witches right there, 5 of them right in the middle with the wall wrecker, 1 healer, and the heroes. What's the deal? Each side of the witches, right, they're healed. So since they're healed and they spawn a whole bunch of skeletons, it's very difficult to stop them. As long as there's no wizard towers and things like that, those witches are gonna clean up, basically create a funnel, and continue walking, and that's what they're going to do. Your middle kill squad, that's really what that is, a power kill squad. It's got the wall wrecker, it's got some witches, 1 healer, and then your heroes goes in the middle. They go in the middle, they break apart specific key parts of the base, like for example that multi-inferno. That's a good thing to take out. They also take out the clan castle. That's right, clan castle goes down. We're gonna jump to make sure that we get access to the later part of the base and continue pushing. At this point though, if you notice that the witches, we still got witches on both sides and we have healers behind them. It's a pretty effective way to kind of make sure that your funnels from the sides keep walking while your main push into the base continues pushing and dominating. The queen is going to take out the second inferno. That's really good. You definitely want to make sure you do that. You do not want your witches to get cooked with the inferno. There is a pop-up Tesla farm right over here on closer to the east. Notice that the witches actually end up dying there. Why? Because the healer switches, and really it's very difficult to take down those Tesla farms, so you have to rely on the rest of your troops. And honestly, that's kind of what's happening over here. We got 3 or 4 witches, we got a whole bunch of wizards, we got the queen, we got the healers behind, the king's kind of doing some tanking. There's really no way that this attack is going to be stopped because there's no more splash defense. We got single defenses. Because of that, the witches are going to continue and just keep going. We're going to pop the queen. We're going to come home with a 3-star. Evo does a really fantastic job showing us that witch walks still work. A witch slap is a fantastic way to go. Really OP attack. What did he do? He sent a couple of witches on one side, a couple of witches on the other. Make sure that you put 2 healers behind each to make sure that it keeps them moving and pushing forward. They created a funnel. Then we're going to use a wall wrecker with the 5 witches, 1 healer, and of course our heroes behind. We're going to make sure that we jump and rage and punch into the base. We're going to use a heal there as well. That's going to be our center main core push, while the witches from both sides do the cleanup and continue pushing and making sure that the main kill squad stays in the base. You want to make sure making sure, saying make sure a lot of times. You want to make sure that you go into one of the infernos, specifically a multi-inferno. That would be a really, really good thing to do. That's exactly what Evo does over here. A really nice base identification. Rip this base apart. Let's take a look at the next way that you can run witches at Town Hall 10. So in this one, we're actually going to watch Perfect Wars answer Onyx. Not only that, they're actually going to hit Evo, the guy who's attacking in the last attack. So what do we got over here? We also have a specific witch attack. Now there's going to be less healers in this, one less healer. There's going to be bowlers, a whole bunch of bowlers. This is a bow witch. That's right. There's going to be a combination of bowlers and witches. We're going to use 2 healers on each side, just like in the last attack, where we're going to send our witches. The main kill squad of the witches are going to go in front, and most of the bowlers as well. It's actually a really good idea to run witches and a few bowlers with the healers behind. I love running that attack. It's usually like 3 witches, 2 bowlers, and 2 healers on both sides, and then everything else goes into the middle with the wall racker and the heroes. Usually you bring a jump with you. In this case, he does not bring a jump with him. He brings 2 rages, 3 heals right here to continue healing that main kill squad that pushes into the base, and then one free spell. So let's see how we're gonna roll with this one. We're gonna come in right from the northwestern side, right? We're gonna do a couple of witches on the west right there with the bowler and the healers behind, a couple of witches on the south, right north, with the witches and the bowler with the healers behind. And then we're gonna go with the wall wrecker, our rest of our witches and the rest of our bowlers right in the center over here, making sure that we punch into the base. Notice that he's going completely against the town hall. All right, you want to make sure you do that because that wall wrecker is going to continue pushing and breaking through. This is why he doesn't have a jump. He's going to use a poison and a freeze on the clan castle to get that out, and instantly going to heal. What are we doing here? Well, we got witches and healers on one side, witches and healers on the other, and then the main kill squad into the base. He's raging. He is using the heal spell. He's making sure that his main kill squad takes care of the clan castle, and it continues to push into the base. That's what we're doing. Now the wall wrecker died, so in this case maybe a jump would have been something that I probably would have used. I kind of like using jumps, it's just my thing, but in here, personal preference, he does not. He instead uses a rage spell and a whole bunch of heals to make sure that main kill squad continues to push into the base. Witches from both sides are still rolling. Some of them are healed, some of them are not. Right, if you notice, the west to east, or the west to south side, the healers ended up dying, and then the witches are going to start going down because there's no healers behind. The witches can't stay alive. On the other side though, notice the healers are still there, and the witches are doing a really fantastic job pushing into the base. We got the healers and we got the heroes, so at some point in time those healers are going to switch over to the queen, who's going to continue pushing and go towards that multi-inferno. We want to make sure we take that down, this guy right here, because it's going to roast up all of our skellies and our witches. We definitely want to make sure we get that down, and we end up doing that with the queen. The rest of the attack is easy at this point. We got a couple of witches, we got a queen walk, we still got the pop and a wizard. Of course, he's going to make sure he takes that down, and that's going to be it. This is a very slow developing attack, but it's a very, very effective. Witches in general are very effective. If you just create a nice little funnel on both sides, they're very good at walking down the sides and cleaning stuff up and continually spawning skeletons, especially if there's not a lot of defenses there, especially if the defenses are not like the, you know, wizard towers or mortars or things like that. So the healers behind, of course, make sure they stay alive, so that means unlimited amount of skeletons coming out that way. As long as the main kill squad is good, we got the wall wrecker, we got the heroes and the bowlers behind with some witches. We're gonna punch into the base, break it down, and take it apart, just like Fresh 3 for West shows us right here. A really nice attack. Ladies and gentlemen, we just showed you 2 different ways, 2 combinations of witch slaps with bowlers that you can run at Town Hall 10 like an absolute boss. These were professional attacks taken from the NDL, that's right, No Dip League. All of that information is below, so if you want to come down and join the NDL, they have a server, they have a website, they have a whole bunch of amazing people in that league. I love the NDL. I'm a content creator on the NDL server and the entire NDL league. I love them. You should definitely come on down and check them out. They're really, really cool. While you're here, make sure, of course, you come down to my Discord server. Make sure to subscribe to this channel because look at this. There's so much stuff coming, right? I'm going to be bringing you so many different awards from the NDL, from my own clan family, from a lot of different places. So you definitely want to make sure you stay tuned for that. Subscribe, hit the like button if you enjoyed this video and learned something. Make sure to follow me on my Twitter and my Discord. And while you're here, check out this video. This is a really cool one, and I'll see you there.